Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Philosophy of Stoicism. If you're passionate about understanding the fascinating world of psychology and relationships, you're in the right place. Today's topic dives into something truly thought-provoking: what a woman may feel when a man stops pursuing her. You won't want to miss this, so go ahead and tap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump right in. When a man stops actively showing interest in a woman, the emotional shift can be quite significant. Initially, she might feel a wave of uncertainty. She's likely grown used to the attention, the thoughtful messages, and the effort he was putting in. Once that stops, it can leave a noticeable space in her daily routine. But the effects don't end there. Let's explore the psychology behind it. Confusion is often the first reaction. She may begin to question what led to the sudden change. Was there something in her words or actions that caused it? This naturally sparks a period of reflection. She might replay past conversations or encounters, trying to make sense of it all. While this can bring about moments of anxiety, it often encourages a deeper sense of self-awareness. Consistent attention often reinforces a person's self-image. So, when that attention fades, it can create a temporary dip in confidence. Just as men feel validated through being appreciated, women too find reassurance in being pursued. Without that energy, she might question her desirability, prompting an internal reassessment of her self-worth. However, this stage is often short-lived and can lead to meaningful personal growth. Over time, many women begin to view the man's shift differently. Rather than seeing it as a slight, they start to admire his self-respect and boundaries. This isn't about playing emotional games. It's about recognizing personal value. When a man stops chasing, he's silently communicating. I respect myself enough not to seek validation from someone who isn't equally invested. And that quiet confidence often speaks volumes. This change can shift the dynamic in surprising ways. Suddenly, the woman might find herself thinking more about the man who's no longer seeking her out. It's a classic case of realizing the importance of something once it's no longer present. She might begin to miss the attention and even feel compelled to reach out herself. What's even more interesting is how this behavior can increase attraction. When a woman sees a man living confidently and with purpose, focused on his own growth, it often creates a renewed sense of intrigue. That quiet assurance, the independence, and the focus on his own life can be incredibly appealing. She might start wondering what he's doing and why her presence isn't a priority anymore. Psychologists often refer to this as the push-pull effect in relationships. When you stop initiating contact, you're no longer applying pressure. Instead, you create space. And that emotional distance can create a magnetic pull, encouraging her to bridge the gap herself. It's a subtle but powerful shift in energy that can completely change the nature of your connection. This period of distance can be beneficial for both people. It gives the woman space to sort through her feelings and become more emotionally independent. At the same time, it allows the man to focus on his own goals and values, which reflects emotional maturity. If a reunion does happen down the road, both come back into the relationship as more balanced and self-aware individuals. Interestingly, this growth often paves the way for a more meaningful connection. When two people have taken time apart to understand themselves better, their bond, if it rekindles, tends to be deeper and more fulfilling. So, what's the key takeaway? When a man steps back from chasing, it can initially lead to confusion or insecurity. But over time, it encourages self-reflection, emotional development, and even the possibility of increased attraction. It changes the dynamic in a way that can lead to a healthier, more grounded relationship, if both parties choose to reconnect. If you found this video helpful, Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Philosophy of Stoicism for more real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care, and effort, but the rewards are worth it. When fear and caution are met with understanding and patience, they transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.